Den of Thieves 2 releases on January 10th. Gerard Butler and O'Shea Jackson Jr. will both be reprising their roles from the first film, which came out in 2018.
He got over on me. No one gets over on me.
Following those events, Nick tracks down Donnie Wilson to Europe, where he must stop another heist. Wolfman releases January 17th and is a remake of the 1941 classic, directed by Invisible Man, Upgrade and Insidious 3 director Lee Winnell, starring Christopher Abbott and Julia Garner. The film follows a family who must barricade themselves into their farmhouse and defend against the werewolf.
I'm sorry, I had to get a jump from Shamika, then they had a checkpoint in Liberty, I had to go all the way around.
SZA and Keke Palmer star in One of Them Days, which also released on January 17th, being a new Sony film. Little else is known about the film other than that it's an American buddy film following two broke friends trying to get enough money to pay their rent, and has a runtime of 97 minutes.
Just like old times, baby! Just like old times!
New action comedy Back in Action comes from Baywatch director Seth Gordon and stars Cameron Diaz, Jamie Foxx, Charles Chandler and Andrew Scott. It follows former CIA spies Emily and Matt as they are pulled back into espionage after their secret identities are revealed. This also releases on Netflix on January 17th.
Alarum, this is an AA-12. Pick up one of these.
Alarum comes from Lionsgate, starring Sylvester Stallone and Scott Eastwood, following two spies who go rogue so that they can get married, however are attacked in their cabin by agencies looking for a stolen hard drive. Available by video on demand on January 17th.
I never had anybody die.
Scary.
Next, from Oceans, Magic Mike and Kimmy director Steven Soderbergh is Presence, a new psychological thriller starring Lucy Liu and Julia Fox. The film follows a family who move into a new house, discovering they are not alone. This is the last film here to release on January 17th, this one in theatres.
Mayday, mayday. We've been compromised. The pilot's a hitman.
Flight Risk is expected to be the biggest film this month, directed by the legendary Mel Gibson, who's directed Braveheart, The Passion of the Christ, Hacksaw Ridge and more. Starring Mark Wahlberg, Topher Grace and Michelle Dockery, this contained action thriller follows a US Marshal escorting a government witness to trial, only to find out their pilot, played by Wahlberg, is a hitman sent to eliminate the witness. Flight Risk comes into theatres January 24th.
We're facing a threat unlike anything Starfleet's ever seen.
Star Trek 31 is a straight-to-streaming spin-off of Star Trek Discovery, starring Michelle Yeoh's character Emperor Philippa Georgiou, who joins Section 31, a division tasked with protecting the Universal Federation of Planets, releasing January 24th on Paramount+. Lastly, on January 24th is Screamboat, one of those horror movies announced when Mickey Mouse went into public domain. Mickey is actually played by David Howard Thornton, the actor who starred as Art the Clown from Terrifier, and Screamboat will be released theatrically.
I'm gonna plan your wedding.
How about June 1st?
You're Cordially Invited is a new Prime Video comedy starring Will Ferrell and Reese Witherspoon, directed by Bros filmmaker Nicholas Stoller. The film follows two families who double book the same wedding and releases January 30th. Dogman is the new DreamWorks animated film starring Pete Davidson, with Ricky Gervais also having a role. This is based on the popular book series by Captain Underpants author Dave Pilkey and releases on January 31st. Companion is a psychological thriller starring Sophie Thatcher and Jack Quaid, also releases on January 31st. Love Me stars Kristen Stewart and Stephen Yeun, being a post-apocalyptic romance film set after the end of the human civilization, and is the final film to release in January on the 31st.